What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more No Man's Sky. In the last episode, we returned to our settlement, and, well, we kind of moved on from that quickly because there wasn't a whole lot that I could actually do there while we wait for the settlement to continue to build itself. It's basically a time sink, so moved on from that. We are continuing to work on the first Traveler main quest. We were able to liaison with Apollo for a little bit, which that was great and all, but, Apollo is currently... What? Okay, game. Calm down. Anyway, Apollo is apparently en route to our location. Is supposed to be going through a series of portals. But Null... We have intercepted a transmission from Null, who is asking us to further look into the Atlas itself as we head off to a freighter and seek more answers. That was a lot to explain. It really honestly wasn't a whole lot that happened, though. Just a lot of bits of dialogue in the last episode, and we're continuing as we go and find this freighter here. So let's do it. So this is the site of Nada's crashed freighter, apparently where Nada and Polo actually met before they ended up going onto the anomaly and whatnot. So let's see what we can find. So I'm actually going to look around for this crash site. I know they're saying it's just kind of... I mean, it could just be kind of wherever around here, but it would be... I think that freighter would be a pretty obvious... I mean, I could target sweep around here, but I think we'd be able to see it, wouldn't we? Check down in the valley here really quickly. If I'm willing to circle back if I absolutely have to, but you never actually know. If I could pinpoint it faster in my ship, that would be awesome, but I don't know if it's going to work like that. Oh, no, it's literally right there. It's literally right there. It's literally right there. It just hadn't... spawned in on my screen yet. So come on, land the... Are you kidding me? Okay, well, I guess I will go on the other side of it then and land here. If that's okay with you, game. If Hello Games is willing to let me do that. There we go. All right, so this is definitely a freighter, a very, very big freighter. And we are going to have a look around and see what we have. So, before I check the marked thing, nope, I don't like have any navigation data. I like never get that stuff. And calling them instead of just, you know, frickin' using the call starship thing just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. All right, let's take a look at this. Crew manifest missing. Limited data available. I need an encryption key. Where do I get one of those? Okay, so search the crash site for secure containers. Okay, well, let's do that really quickly here. See if we can find anything, possibly. I have to look around for this sort of stuff. I probably just need to do some digging here. Let me get my terrain manipulator out and see if we can't find anything. Because I do remember doing this on the last freighter that we investigated, but I don't remember how long it actually took to find it all. Okay, it looks like it's clearly like down around here somewhere. I just don't know exactly where it's at. Damaged panel. Can I just do that? There we go. Okay, cool. Now, is it in here? I don't actually know. Probably. Oh, here we go. This is it. Cargo pod. Okay. Facium. I'll put that in my exosuit and viscous fluids. I can eventually turn those into nanites, which is all cool. Okay. Log encryption key. Is that the only one I needed? I think that's the only one I needed. So we should be able to actually get this thing going now. Here comes the radiation, though. Or... Not the radiation? I thought it was for a second. Oh, no. Oh, that's from the pod. Duh. I forgot that they do that whenever you open them. Like I said, it's been a little while since I last recorded this game, so I have to remember all of the little quirks and ticks. Let's take a look. I do not know who will read this message. I do not know if anything will survive, but I must die as I lived. I will record it all, even in the face of oblivion. The swarm came to every world. The drones acted erratically, not attacking, just watching. Time passed, and the Sentinels did not seem so much of a threat anymore. They were peaceful now, we had thought. We had been forgiven. We were wrong. Oh, I need... Okay, so I got to get all the encryption keys to go through this entire thing. Well, let's do it, as I continue to apparently hurt myself by doing things like that. So it looks like we got one literally right here. See if we can't break into it. Come on. Got to be a way in. Is it on the other side? Might be on the other side here. Break through all this stuff. It's really obnoxious trying to find exactly where you're supposed to be digging down to access it, but I genuinely can't tell where I'm supposed to go. Let's see. Maybe here? Maybe here. Okay. There we go. Back to that. Come on, open that up. Thank you. Give me all of the things. I can actually reach my starship from here, which is kind of funny, but I couldn't from the other pod. Okay, that's going to give me a little bit more radiation, but let's get the heck on out. Now, let's see. I'm going to try to hit up at least a couple more of these. I'm gonna try to do just 2 more because I think 3 logs might be enough, but I don't honestly know for sure. Let's break through that. Oh, here we go. This one's above ground, so that's good. Nice and simple. You're going to give me my thing? There we go. Yep. Okay, so that should be more than enough. I guess not more than enough. I did need exactly 3. What the heck? Man, I freaking landed in exactly the spot I didn't want to land in there. All right, come on. Get me up. Thank you. All right, here we go. Now we can continue to lead. Or read, excuse me. They struck as one, an attack somehow coordinated across unfathomable distances. With a fury exceeding all prior skirmishes, the Sentinels annihilated all biological life within the universe in a span in the span of 54 standard minutes. Only I remained. The Korvax stood with me in the end. To their credit, they concealed me within their flotilla as they headed towards the center. They are coming now. The screams of my friends resonate in every hall, every corner. The Sentinels have found me. I told Nada to leave. I told them that we already know, all of us. We are not alone. Even if I die, Nada will find me again in another universe. 10 just like me, 1,000, a million. We are not alone, for every soul is many. Even in the face of 16, we must declare that we lived. We existed, no matter the horror of the end. They are at my door. Error. Well, now Nada has got a little bit of explaining to do, I would say. I would assume. Oh, we have to salvage material from the wreck, too? Well, no, that's not part of that. That's not part of it. No. We just need to find a freaking holo terminus somewhere. I don't know if I should look around for that. What do we got here? That might be exactly where I need to go. Let me take a look. See if I can't get on over there. Let me go up and over the mountain a little bit. There is a building of some description, but I actually don't know if it's what I'm thinking of. No, I don't think that's what I'm thinking of. Never mind. That is something completely different. All right, well, let's get out then and we'll log this. Oh, this thing lands so weird. All right, do your thing. Where are you at? Okay, it's the other way. Then off we go. Let's see what Null has to say about this. I'm so glad I have so much freaking thruster fuel because this is getting ridiculous. Alrighty. So 8. Also, there is a hailing channel open. I will have to take a look at that in a moment. But let me do this first. Oh, you're going to make me target sweep again? Okay, well, fine. I'll use the Starship communicator then. Wait. Signal received, Artemis? What? I escaped, Traveler. I escaped. One moment I was running from them. The stars shifting, terrible smiles within the dark. And the next I was here. Well, wherever here is. This new world has a sun, has life. It's beautiful. But I can't think anything would be beautiful after the months spent in that awful place. I'm ready to get going now, though. We'll do what we did before, except there will be no shifting stars to stop us this time. If you bring this star chart to a nearby station, I'm sure we'll find each other soon. Artemis is unaware of everything. They do not know that they died, and I made a choice to bind their soul within a simulated solar system. Well, we can't continue the deception forever because we'll never be able to actually meet with them. But how do I tell them their world is not real? Even if I saved them from death, I took their dreams away from them. They are limited to a single system and will never meet a kindred soul. I will never forget how their smile falters. After a few more questions, they tell me they need some time to think about what I've said. Man. What the heck? I didn't think we were going to freaking talk to him. Now I feel like sad. That's depressing. Oh my goodness. Artemis. Man. I have way more attachment to you than I do with Apollo or frickin' Null at this point, or Nada, or Polo, or any of the others. Gosh dang it. Bums me the heck out. Also, yeah, I guess my freighter is still doing a thing. Apparently. Alright, well, let's get out of that. I didn't even know I had it sent on a mission at the moment. Maybe I did. I honestly can't remember. It's been so long since I last turned this game on. But maybe I did. Totally drawing a blank. I really do wish we had another gravitational thingy going on right now because it takes so much longer to get up like this. I could probably climb up from like here with the jetpack at least, but just not. Well, I don't know. Maybe I could go pretty high with that thing. It'd be worth trying. Holo terminus activated. All right, let's see. Null, let's talk. I'm here. What did you find out there? Tell me everything. I have a few things to talk about. Tell Null of the freighter and its recordings how it spoke of a world where the Sentinels eliminated all life, leaving only a traveler and a single Corvax entity. I choose my words with care. You think I do not know who that Corvax entity is? Do not be so naive, traveler. Do you think anything you have read is a surprise to me? But I had to be sure of what I suspected. I know it now. The Atlas is with you. You could not see these things if I did not wish it. That freighter was a wreck from a parallel universe. There are countless such things within our multiverse, dimensions where things happen differently. But there are 3 exceptions to this. The Atlas is omnipresent in all, a singular being with a singular perception. The Sentinels move between dimensions at will. Well, tell me more about the Atlas. The Atlas created all life, and the Sentinels defended it, searching for anomalies within that creation. They annihilated an entire universe. Well, something must have been quite wrong for them to do a thing like that. After a time, the Sentinels ended their service to the Atlas. Well, tell me about the Sentinels. They served the Atlas once. They were guardians of reality, defenders of civilization. They hunted for errors within the universes, I cannot read today. Wow. Preventing destruction and loss of life. The annihilation recorded in that log. Well, something must have been quite wrong for them to do a thing like that. How do you know about this? I know I have been alive for a very long time, traveler. I know as much as you would know. Had you seen the things that I have seen? It was the travelers who corrupted existence. Our arrival was meant to herald a glorious age, but we made a terrible mistake. I committed an act beyond forgiveness, and from this deed, paradise was lost. But something is different in this cycle. The walls between universes, they grow thin, and Nada knows this, but they keep their head in the sand. We must learn what we can from each species, and before we decide what to do, visit a Viking cartographer and speak for them. I will translate. I guess I'm going to have to track them down, probably at another planet, is my assumption at least. So why don't we do just that? Although, I think now would be a good time to return to the anomaly and maybe discuss a couple of things, possibly, potentially. And actually take a look here. That's not the one I wanted to do. Take a look at the space anomaly. Share the news of Null's plans with Nada. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's head out into space and have a look. Once I'm out of here, at least enough. I'd say that would do. All right, let's summon the space anomaly. Beautiful. All right, Nada, we got a few things to discuss here. Also, I am right next to my freighter, too. No, these are other freighters, huh? These are a whole bunch of other new ones that I could purchase, I suppose. I don't know exactly where they're at. Maybe they're below me somewhere. I don't know. There they are. There they all are. That's a pretty cool freighter down there. I don't know if I want it. That's a pretty cool little frigate, too. There's some cool stuff, but all right, we'll just go into the anomaly. Just wanted to look around at all that for a bit. Where is the anomaly? I apparently cannot... I'm just really bad at orienting myself, evidently. Alrighty. Now, my internet has been incredibly spotty lately, so I don't know how this is going to work here in the anomaly this time. Just the last couple of weeks, it's just been absolutely horrible. I've been trying to call support and get it fixed, and it just hasn't been working too well. So hopefully it'll all run smoothly, but I don't actually know. Really. Nope. That's a little weird, but I mean, it's not too bad. At least they're not teleporting around or anything. Okay, let's go talk to Nada here. Really fast. And I'll see. Wait, am I going the wrong way? I think I just went right past it. Yeah, I did. They're right over here. Okay, Nada, let's talk. Viking entities have a long history, conflict, honor, rage, pride, and yet so static, defined by themselves, never changing. Not awaits. Okay, we're going to ask about Null. Missing entity is not as missing as they believe, not as not traveler entity, but not as not young and foolish. Missing entity has their beliefs, their project, so be it. Oh, so you just don't care. That's it? Well, that seems a little bit obnoxious. I got some more Quicksilver at least. I can, I guess, eventually go spend some of that, but I still don't have nearly enough to get anything of value, I don't think. I mean, I could check, but I'm pretty sure I don't. At least I'm getting a little bit, though. I can't even remember. What was even the cost on all these things again? It's probably, like, way too much. All right, let's see. Create items. Let's see. I mean, I can get a couple of decorations. Any base building parts? Let's see. I could get, like, a poster or something. That would be kind of freaking cool. I get a decal. Get a hut. That would be kind of fun. That seems a little bit more interesting. Some fireworks. What do we got? Okay, gestures, appearances. See, appearances seems like something I would like to do the most. Get some identification, titles, some figurines. Those are for... I can put these inside the starship? Oh, that'd be kind of cute. I would like to get an Artemis figure, but that's 3,200 Quicksilver. That's probably what I'm going to go for, is the Artemis figurine. If I can ever get enough Quicksilver for that. Probably not, because I'm not going to be doing anomaly missions, like, at all, but it would be cool. Look at all you No Man's Skiers. All these people. I really wonder, how many concurrent players does this game have? I'm genuinely curious. It's a lot. At least it seems like a lot. I would assume. It's kind of hard to actually gauge that, given that the anomaly is really the only place you can do that. Okay, locate a Viking system on the galaxy map. Okay, hold on. Let me get away from it. All right, now we check. Let's see. Okay, so Irongyu is the one it wants us to go to, which I suppose is very doable. Let me just make sure I set that correctly. Come on. There we go. Okay. So why don't we just warp? Hopefully this is okay. I mean, checking in on the anomaly seems to not do me a whole lot of good. I mean, I guess it just gives me the Quicksilver every single time I go back. So it's like something you probably should do, but I don't know. All right, let's see. What kind of planets do we got here? That looks like a supercritical planet. Okay. Uranium, copper, salt. That one there. Selenium, copper, phosphorus, magnetized ferrite, and high sentinel activity. Yeah, this one here. This one looks like not a lot's going on. Obsidian bead. What? Hey, it's literally named after me. That's cool. Copper, pyrite, and salt. Really kind of a boring place. And it said there was 4. There's the 4th one. We'll head on into the space station in a second. Selenium, copper, phosphorus, and magnetized ferrite. Well, okay. Well, let's just head right on into the space station, because there's not really a whole lot else for us to do. Glad we arrived so close to it. I think that usually happens, but it doesn't seem to be like a universal truth. Irongyu Station Minor. Are we ever going to find a major station? Like, for real, though? I don't know. Okay, where is the cartographer? Yes, up on this side. I always get what's on the 2 sides of the station mixed up a little bit. And hopefully Null will translate for us. Honorable War is something the Viking battle with weapons and with... I know most of this. Let's probe Viking lore. As the warrior begins their bark, I feel a strange frequency vibrate through my skull. I see a flash of Null's glowing orb behind my eyes. Suddenly the Viking's words ring clear in my ears. Gra, pathetic interloper, prying into Viking secrets, cowardly spy. I should kill Gra. But traveler must be aided. Such is command of Herc. Prove yourself, interloper. Retrieve the words of Herc. Ascend in Viking glory, then you shall have your words. I will reveal only this. Location of Herc's command is marked for you. Commune with their words, Gra. And I'm sending another quest before this guy is willing to talk to me. Okay, Viking Reliquary is off planet, and we're going to be heading that way in the next episode. Guys, thank you also very much for watching this episode of No Man's Sky. I hope you all enjoyed it very, very much. Next episode, we're going to retrieve this Viking artifact and hopefully get some information from the guy. I will see you all in the next one.